Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today guys, it's going to be a really busy day. Got loads going on, same as yesterday. It was a bit crazy yesterday. I had going everywhere, but I'll explain what happened. I'll explain what's going on because there is another car in the workshop, as you can see, the red one, and I'll jump into that in a minute and we'll get straight into it. But before we do, guys, just a massive thank you to all the people that was involved in the raffle. Congratulations to the winner. It's being wrapped up today and it's going to be posted to you tomorrow morning. So yeah, I think the company wants me to do another one, and I said yeah, fine, as long as I've got something to give away to my supporters, my subscribers, and you know, the people that have been following me since the beginning. As long as I've got something to give away to them, I'm happy to do a review on it. I think it's a battery booster pack, I think. Yeah. But I will let you know exactly what it is when they get back in contact with me. But I think it's something like that. So that'd be good. Another little freebie, another little raffle going on. Don't forget to enter that one as well, guys. You never know. You've got to be in it to win it, as they say. So, I might have to change this hat soon for a warmer one. It's really getting cold out there now. Temperatures are starting to change, and starting to get dark in the mornings, a lot more darker, and it's going to get even more darker. I've put spotlights on the front of the lockup, so you know there's some light at the front for me to see. So that's all good. That was happening yesterday, but yeah, guys, listen, let's just get into it. I'll explain what happened, and I'll explain what happened to this car here. So let's do this. Right, okay, a little bit of waffling, guys, but just bear with me because I just want to explain exactly what happened with this car. So, someone got in contact with me and said they've got a leak and there's oil underneath the car. And I thought, okay. And I said, well, can you drive it over to me? Get it over to me. I'll have a look at it for you. And they said, no, I can't drive it because the steering's really heavy and I can't steer the car anymore. And I thought straight away, power steering. So, you know, a pump or a belt or something, you know, the leak, they reckon is oil. It isn't oil. It's like a power steering fluid. So that's obviously what's happened. Power steering failed because there's some sort of leak and it's all over the floor. So I said, okay, so you can't drive it. No, I can't drive it. Okay, look. All right, let me. I've got a trailer. The trailer's being used quite a lot at the minute, guys. I said, I've got a trailer. I can bring the trailer over, and I'll recover it back to my workshop. I'll put it on the ramp, have a look at it, find out what's going on, and I'll let you know. So that's exactly what happened. I drove over there. It weren't far. Picked the car up, and they said, and I had a good old chat with the guy, and he basically said that, you know, he doesn't want to spend a lot of money on it, but he doesn't want to get rid of the car because it's, as you can see, it's pretty clean. It's a clean motor, to be honest with you. It is an 04 plate, so it's quite old, 04 reg. I think it's done 70,000 miles. 2 owners from new, but it's really clean, like really clean. The actual bodywork, the wheels, it's really smart. So it's a gear, like they used to call it a gear, didn't they? So it's fully loaded in there. It's got everything in it, and he just wants to try and keep the car if he can. So I said, okay, no worries. Let me get on the ramp. So that's what I did, and I found out what the problem was, and I'll quickly show you. Underneath, I've actually changed it over for him now, so he's got on, you know, it's fixed. And let me just, sorry guys, I just blinded you there. Right. So the power steering pump is just there on the back of the engine, and as you can see, there's like a gold nut at the top with a little connection. Well, that is the high pressure switch. The fuel pump switch. So, and that was leaking out of the switch. It was literally dripping out of the switch. I've got the old one here, and it was literally coming through the middle of that switch there, which was through the pins. You can see it's all like a little bit, still a bit sort of wet in there. And that's where it was leaking from. It was coming from that, going through, and then dripping down. So yeah, I just wanted to explain, why the car was here and what I was doing with it. And basically, that's it done. I swapped it over. I filled the bottle back up with ATF, which is the red power steering fluid, and yeah, it's all it all works back as it should. It does need a good clean underneath here, to be honest with you. I might give it a good clean up for him, just get rid of all the old stuff. I think there's a little bit of oil. I don't know if that's oil, but it looks, I don't know if it's been leaking for a long time or what's going on there, but overall, like, the actual engine itself is pretty clean. There's no, like, obviously leaks up there. There's no oils. There's a little bit of coolant coming out here. So he said to me, look, just can you have a little look at it, check it over? And from what I can see, it's a nice car. It's a nice, decent car. It's just that's a shame that that's happened. But, he thought it was going to be sort of maybe a power steering pump or, and stuff like that. He just didn't want to spend a lot of money on it. He just spent, I think he spent about £500 because it failed an MOT. I think he said about the brakes. Yeah, them discs look new. So he's had some work done. I think that drop link looks new as well. To get it through the MOT, which was about a month ago. So, as anything with these kind of cars, the older they get, they kind of become a bit of a money pit. And he didn't want to sort of, the car being a money pit. Should he cut his losses now, walk away, sell it for spares or parts or whatever? Do you know what I mean? Just scrap it and get rid of it. But I think he's going to get another good couple of years out of this car, to be honest with you. I think it'll keep going. Don't get me wrong, I still think it's a money pit. I still think he'd be throwing money at it, or just to keep it on the road. But compared to hiring a car, it's nothing, is it really? Like, do you know what I mean? If you think about it, £500 or £600 a year to keep a car like this on the road, that he knows the history of it, he knows exactly what's happened with it, and you spend massive amount more money on that if you lease a car. So yeah, there we go. So that's all kind of done now for him. So basically now we've got to get this car back on the trailer, drop it over to him, and then from his, I've then got to go to Ilford to pick up another car, and bring that back over to this way for someone else. It's just, that trailer is honestly being used now. But that's what it's all about. As long as I'm getting paid for doing the jobs, don't matter, does it? It's paying for itself. And what I'm doing as well is that every time I use the trailer, I'm writing it down. So if it's like a private little job, cash job, I'm writing that down how much it was. If it's for my own pickup, I'm writing it down as my own pickup, so that I'm keeping track of obviously what the costs are and what it's eventually going to be sort of costing me. Do you know what I mean? So it's a good way of keeping track of the actual trailer itself and paying for itself in the long run. So yeah, that's that car for the minute, guys. Just want to explain to that. So that's over and done with. I'll get that off the ramp. We need to get the blue Fiat 500 in here, finished off today, completely. I took it for an MOT yesterday, straight through, guys. No advisories. Yeah, as I thought anyway, because it is a nice car, that Fiat 500. So let's swap it over. Let's get the Fiat in here, and yeah, let's crack on and get that Fiat finished. Right, guys, we're all swapped over, and we need to get this one done. I got the MOT done yesterday. I'll quickly show you that. So that's all good. It's over here. And service history. So yeah, I contacted Glen Hopkin, and they sent me over some service history for that car. So that's really good. That can go with the new owner. MOT yesterday, pass, no advisories, straight through. So yeah, really happy with that. Yeah, it's really good to get these cars through the MOT without any sort of issues, without any problems. I don't want anything sort of coming up, and I try and sort of do all the checks and everything I can do just to make sure that we don't get any sort of advisories or don't get any fouls on these MOTs for these cars. So yeah, this one's got to be done. I'll quickly show you what I did to the door. As you can see, this door, the I don't know what this is called, but it's like a protective cover thing. That's all been stuck on now. And I don't know if you remember the last video, but I had some problems with this glass, and it just wasn't sort of going up and down properly. Weren't sitting in the right position. But I think, let's get that down. I think I've got it now. So yeah, it works every time, up and down. Yeah. And it's like a channel on this side of the glass. There's like a little it's like a weight. I don't know if a guide or something like that. It's on the side, on the edge of the glass, and that's got to sit in a channel on the side, sort of click in. And as you sort of put it inside, it clicks over, and then that's it. It's in its correct position. So I was messing around with that, trying to find that. Managed to get that sorted out, so we can sort of move on. I can sort of put all the stuff back on. I've got to put all these little rubbers back on over here. Put the door card back on. And yeah, carry on. I want to lift the car up, just make sure everything lines up. The wing, the bumper, the door, everything sort of lines up and where it should be. I'll take the wheel back off, put the splash guard, the wheel arch, put that back in place. And then just carry on with this car, just try and get it done. I'm going to take the seats out. I want to clean underneath. I want to give these seats a good clean. I think we're going to get a little bit of... It ain't that dirty, actually, but I will do it anyway. We are going to get some sunshine today. So it would be nice to get these seats out, clean them with the upholstery cleaner, and then get them into the sunshine so they can dry off. So that'd be good. We can do that. It's just going to be a really, really busy day today. We've got to get this one done. We've got to try and work on that blue Fiesta as well. Try and get the parking sensors sorted out. So we'll have a look at that. I've got the actual it's the parking aid module that's come through, so we can plug that in the Fiesta, find out if that's going to sort it out, and yeah, just carry on and move on. But let's concentrate on this one. I've got to clean the outside as well. It's absolutely filthy. And I want to do my normal checks, make sure it's up to scratch. Yeah, it's just been sort of crapped over. So I need to give it a good going over, guys. Ready to go to a new home. So I'll set you up. Let's get cracking. And yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, so as you just saw there, guys, it's, back together. I've checked all the sort of lines, I've checked the sort of panel gaps, there's a couple of clips here missing, so I took that off, put that back on, put that back in place. Make sure obviously all the wing bolts are in place, and they're all there. Put the mud guard back in place, wheel arch, that's back in. Check the bolts, top bolts for the bumper, front bumper, that's all in place. So I think we're kind of there when it comes to sort of the actual, the outside of the car and the pieces and the bodywork. We've just got to move on to the cleaning side of it now, to get this car done. I want to clean the door card. It's a little bit dirty, all round. Take the seats out. you know, clean underneath, hoover it all up, get all the dash sorted out, all you know, just give it a good old clean up. My normal stuff, you know, I like to do this on all the cars, and I like to show that I'm doing it on all the cars. It's all right just saying, yeah, I've cleaned it. I like to show that I'm doing stuff. I like to show the steps. I like to show what I do, what I put into it, and the effort that goes into putting these cars back on the road. That's why I show so much, guys. You know, a lot of other channels, they just say, right, I need to do this, and then cut, and then come back. Right, yeah, I've done that. It's you know, I just like to show every step during the course of the day, exactly what I'm doing. There's no sort of, you know, messing about with it, editing. There's nothing, none of that stuff. It's just what you see on that video is what I'm doing during the day. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Let's get these seats out, and let's crack on, and let's get this cleaning side of this car sorted. So yeah, let's do it, guys. Let's go for it. So guys, that's the seats all cleaned, and yeah, they're outside having a little bit of a sunshine bake up. There you go. I'll leave them out there until a bit later. So yeah, I think we're going to need to carry on. Let's get the underneath the carpets and all this, you know, cleaned, the bench and all that. Let's get that done as well with the carpet cleaner. It is good stuff, this carpet cleaner. Honestly, it's just, I don't think I'll be able to, definitely not be able to clean these cars the way I do without this piece of equipment here. This is definitely, definitely a good piece of the puzzle, as they say, of doing all this. And yeah, it's a great bit of kit, guys. So yeah, if you ever want to get one, have a look on eBay. It's called the Putsy 100 commercial Karcher. It's more or less a carpet cleaner, but it's a carpet cleaner / upholstery cleaner. So that's why it works so well. And it's got that small attachment on the front here, look. I've got another longer one as well that goes like, so you can do carpet, like stand up and do carpets in your house. But this one's ideal for doing obviously in the cars and stuff because it's quite close. Anyway, guys, let's carry on. Let's get the inside of this clean as well. And then I want to start working on the outside of the car. So let's crack on and let's do this. Right, okay, so that's the inside done. Looking absolutely sparkling clean. So yeah, well happy with that, guys. Much better. I've just got to do this door card. And that one. Yeah, I ain't done that one. So the 2 door cards, and then we're completely finished. On the inside, the seats are more or less dry. They've been baking in that sun for the last hour, so I'm just gonna double check to make sure they're pretty much dry, and then I'll put the seats back in, and then we'll take her outside, and then we're gonna give her a good old clean up on the outside. It does need a good clean, and then that's it really. This car is ready to go, so let's crack on. I'll get the seats in, and then I'll take her outside, and let's clean her outside, guys. So let's do this. So guys, there we go. She's back in the workshop, and yeah, a lot cleaner. So nice, yeah. I've still got to do a few bits and pieces to the car. I want to dress the wheels, make them shiny. I've cleaned the door cards, so they're done. I want to do the glass on both sides with a bit of glass cleaner. That's what I do all around the car there as well, and the top as well, and the underneath, the windscreen. So get all the glass inside and out clean. But yeah, it's a really nice car. It's a really decent car, this is. It's a really clean and decent car. So yeah, he's going to be happy with that for his daughter, and she's going to absolutely love it. So what a lovely car this is. I'm going to miss this one, to be honest with you. It's been a nice one to do. So yeah, really smart. So there we go. That one is all complete. Right, now what we've got to do, guys, we've got to go and get rid of the, get rid of it. I've got to drop it off. The red Focus, that's all finished now. So let me go and drop that off, and then I've got to go and pick up another car in Ilford, bring that back, not to me, to someone else, and then we can crack on with the blue Fiesta Titanium. So yeah, bear with me, guys. For you, it'll be a few seconds. For me, it'll be a few hours. So I'll see you soon. Okay, guys, I am back for doing that little pickup for someone. And as per usual, time has got away from me. So this is going to be the end of the video. Tomorrow, definitely going to jump on that Fiesta. And then once we've done the Fiesta and I look at that, got that sort of finished, we're going to jump on the Volkswagen Polo. And we're going to see if I can push out that back and see what it looks like. So, yeah, that should be a good one on the next video, guys. But for now, thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.